STDs are running rampant in Houston. So the results that just came back in for the number of STD cases in Houston in 1 week.
We reacted to Houston STD.
3,678. Gonorrhea, 2,955.
Damn.
Syphilis, 22,715 cases in 1 week.
22,000?
This is crazy. Listen, if you're in the Houston area, Texas, make sure you stay strapped. Please protect yourself. And these are...
We definitely know what city clapping the most cheeks. Gotta be. They gotta be the most. I mean, obviously, I only reacted to Houston and I just reacted to Las Vegas. But so far, Houston is clapping the most cheeks. Even though it in this case, it ain't cool, but damn.
Only the cases that's being reported.
Facts.
People actually going in to the facilities and getting tested. What about all the other people who are like, man, I'm immune, man.
Facts.
I don't got to get tested. I'm Superman. A lot of people believe that, you know, it could never happen to me. My body is immune. I'm untouchable. It's a scary world.
Holy shit. HIV, 17,272 cases in 1 week.
Y'all do know this world is fucked. Atlanta and Houston, they are at third world.
Actually, I think Atlanta is a lot too. Atlanta is a lot. That's crazy work. Crazy work.
Country levels of HIV outbreaks.
HIV is running rampant out here in the streets.
We have a 25-year-old patient being treated for diabetes in the emergency room of the University of North Carolina Rex Hospital.
Wow.
He intentionally ripped out his IV. And according to the police report, intentionally sprayed his HIV-positive blood into the eyes of 2 healthcare workers.
Damn.
That's wild, man. A lot of people who are HIV positive.
Isn't that illegal, though? For those who know, let me know in the comment section. I think that's illegal. I think he could be charged for stuff like that.
Disease or have, you know, in their mind, they think a life-threatening illness. They like, man, I'm going to take whoever I can. I'm going down with the ship, so you gonna come down with me. It's crazy.
True. Some people think like that.
This is how a lot of people think. They're like, man, my life is ruined.
Yeah.
You know, I got this illness that I cannot cure. So sad, man. That's why you always got to stay strapped. If you're going to go raw on anybody, make sure you get a full panel and you get tested. Don't just trust their word and say, because some chicks will be like, oh, yeah, I'm clean. Some men, too, that, oh, yeah, I'm clean.
Facts.
You know, oh yeah, I'm straight. You know, they're trying to, you know, just hopefully that you trust their word. Because a lot of people, they going through a lot in life, so they want that instant pleasure. And condoms and rubbers, the contraceptives, they don't give them that pleasure.
Facts.
She couldn't imagine he was serious, but he was. She didn't want to believe it, so she stayed. She stayed with him for 5 more years. But then her body began to change. She had constant fevers, she lost weight rapidly, and strange rashes appeared everywhere. She finally went to the hospital, and she would never forget the moment the doctor looked at her and said, "You tested positive for HIV."
I found out I was HIV positive
after... shit.
This is a...
Look at his face,
Nestle
bro.
Crunch on his face.
That's crazy.
This is scary stuff, man.
Hell yeah.
I was HIV positive after noticing strange spots on my body and experiencing high fever. It all...
Yo, that gotta be painful, bro. That looks painful as shit. That's crazy.
After a night out with my friend, I remember drinking way too much, definitely more than I should have. Things spiraled so quickly that I completely lost control of what I was doing. My friend tried to get me home safely, but we got into an argument and she decided to leave. I stayed at the party with some other people and eventually met this girl. She seemed fun, and the last thing I remember was dancing and having a good time. The next morning, I woke up in her bed confused, hungover, and with no clear memory of what had happened. I left quietly before she woke up, telling myself it was nothing serious. I thought that night wouldn't come back to haunt me, but about a month later, I started dropping weight fast.
So what happened was, I mean, you know, he drinking, having a good time, and a lot of women, they look pure. They don't look like they, you know, they got some disease. That's how STDs and HIV is.
Yo,
most
that's
people, they just normal,
work.
hard-working people walking around. They got a 9-to-5 job. and boom, you can't see it.
Facts.
That's why you have to protect yourself.
Facts.
Constantly running a fever, had pounding headaches, and weird spots started showing up on my skin. That's when I started to panic deep down. I had a terrible feeling about what might have happened that night. So I finally went to the hospital.
Hate when I give a guy STDs and he's steady calling my phone.
This gotta be
I'm
a
like,
joke. Gotta be a joke.
What you calling me for?
Yeah, this gotta be
Are
a
you
joke.
crying just because we have AIDS?
Yeah, she joking. She joking.
Stop crying, you fool.
She
It
got
ain't
it.
that serious.
I don't know if this is a prank or not,
Yeah,
but
that
you
gotta
can't
be
play
a
around
prank.
like this.
That's definitely a prank.
She gave a wink, but this is sick stuff, man.
She gave that wink.
Playing on the phone with people's life like this. People listen. They'll take
True
your
though.
life.
It
They
ain't
will
shit to
delete
play with
you
though, for real.
and themselves if they found that you playing like this.
Facts.
Like, I'll be honest with you, a lot of people who have STDs or HIV, what they do is, again, they feel bad for themselves, but they feel, they don't want to be alone in their fight. Right? So what happen is they get somebody that's close to them, they pass on the disease.
That's crazy work,
and then,
though.
so that person can always basically be with them. Like, hey, you HIV positive, I'm HIV positive. Oh, well, listen, let's be together. That's how a lot of them think when they pass it on like that. They don't want to be alone with this crippling disease.
Yeah.
It's serious.
Yeah, she joking for real.
The caption says, I'm HIV positive, hug me. So she's holding a sign up, trying to get as many hugs as she possibly can.
Wow.
But that doesn't take away the disease.
She just want...
That doesn't take away what you have.
She just want to be loved now. You know what I mean? She want people to share the emotions with her, through a hug, all right? Because she feels alone. I could only imagine how you feel when you're in that situation.
She wants people to hug her to make her feel good, that instant gratification. But at the same time, you got to go to sleep. You got to go to sleep at night with that in you.
How I found out that I had HIV.
I was diagnosed with HIV a week after my 18th birthday. How did I contract HIV?
Man, you didn't even get a chance to really live life.
Oh, wow. 18. Damn.
The day after your 18th birthday?
Damn.
See, this is what happens when you go out there reckless.
True.
She probably, 18, maybe had a drink or something, maybe just...
See, that's why you got to do it smart. Enjoy your life, but do it smart. She's only 18. After her 18th birthday, I think she said. One or the other. But either way, she's young as hell. So, that's crazy.
Out there just living life and living her best life and running the streets and boom, contracted it. It's that quick, guys. It's really that quick. Go out there and stop being reckless out here. And a lot of women, what they'll do is, I'm be honest, I've dealt with women like that. You deal with a woman for 2, 3, 4 months, and then she questions you. She say, "So why you want to keep using rubbers? I'm clean."
True.
You don't got to use that.
True, I've heard that before.
Who dealt with that, guy? Comment below.
Crazy.
Oh yeah,
I've
clean,
heard that before.
I'm straight, and then they end up ghosting you or distancing themselves for you and fading away because you want to protect yourself.
I was diagnosed with HIV a week after my 18th birthday.
After, okay.
How did I contract HIV?
Damn.
That wet hole in that good time gonna fuck your life up. That one time, all it takes is one fucking time. One stick.
Ew.
HIV.
Ew.
Baby. Syphilis, gonorrhea.
No, thank you.
Leave me the fuck out of that shit.
Facts. No, thank you.
Risk it. I don't even want to risk it. There's too much shit going on out here to still be homie.
No, thank you.
I know y'all think life is a game. But in all seriousness, in the past week, I had several patients coming in, finding out that they're HIV positive.
So this nurse breaks down in tears saying AIDS is at an all-time high in Houston, Texas. If you live in Houston, Texas, or anywhere for that matter,
facts.
Please protect yourself.
Because that person
Even
from Houston, Texas could travel to another
with,
state, so it don't matter.
And y'all exclusive and y'all, let's say y'all broke up.
Stay strapped up.
On good terms or whatever, just go get tested. After each chick, even if you saying strapped up and you got rubbers, just go get tested.
And y'all keep making these posts and these jokes, and it's not funny. Like, this shit is ruining people's lives from their early 20s to even
But these
as old as
people
50
are
years
also the
old.
ones who are
Stop playing.
Lacking. You get
It's
me?
not funny.
They're the ones who lacking out here.
It's nothing funny about it.
I found out I was HIV positive after noticing strange spots on my body. It all started after a night out with my friend. I remember drinking a lot way more.
See, just like the dude, the black dude, he was drinking, having a good time. When you drinking and you got all these, fluids going and liquids and everything, the lights, the music, you're not thinking about protecting yourself. You're thinking about having a good time, living life to the fullest.
Facts.
You only live one life. And then what happens?
But do it
YOLO,
smart,
right?
though. Do it smart, though.
You drinking, then you ain't gonna throw on a rubber.
You do live one life, but do it smart.
If you're a chick watching this, ask some dude to throw on a rubber, you're gonna just say, hey, let's go in, let's have a good time.
The fact that you live in one life should be enough to tell you to use your brain.
Nobody's immune to anything.
Do it smart.
Than I should have. Things got so out of hand that I completely lost control of what I was doing. My friend tried to get me home safely, but we ended up arguing, and she decided to leave. I stayed at the party with some other friends and eventually met this guy. He seemed fun, and the last thing I remember was dancing and having a great time.
See?
The next morning, I woke up in his bed, confused and unable to recall most of the night. I left before he woke up, brushing it off like it was no big deal. I thought that night wouldn't have any consequences.
Can't brush that off, though. Yeah, this connection is weak, bro. Weak connection, bro.
But a month later, I started losing a lot of weight. I was constantly running a fever, had terrible headaches, and noticed strange spots appearing on my skin. That's when panic set in. Deep down, had a terrible feeling about what might have happened that night. I decided to go to the hospital, and
These girls are getting offended that boys are bringing condoms to their sex link-ups, which is childish as fuck, honestly. I'm in this anonymous group chat, and the boy was like, I never got kicked out so fast. She called me weird as fuck, talking about some, damn, you don't trust me, I ain't good for it. And then everybody, like, it's not everybody, but like some girls in the comments like, oh, I feel her, though, like, that is kind of weird. Since when is contraceptives weird?
Told you. I told you, a lot of chicks, they feel some type of way when you want to use a rubber because psychologically they think that they dirty. No, it's like, I'm just protecting myself. A lot of women, they will distance themselves from you and they will reject you if you want to use a rubber. As a man, I'm telling you.
That's crazy word.
Be careful.
We learned this shit in kindergarten, y'all. Then, y'all, we in Houston.
People do not care about catching anything. People do not fear HIV.
Yeah.
People do not fear syphilis.
Until they live in that life.
People don't fear none of those things.
Until that's, that's a part of their life.
People live life on the edge, and they are pleasure chasing, meaning they don't care about the consequences.
Crazy
word. As long
word.
as they can feel good in the moment, that's it. That's all people chase.